Good day, my fancy friends. My name is Topnotch, and welcome to Topnotch Tuesday, the only day of the week that we can take a break from playing video games to discuss probably irrelevant issues. But anyways, this will be the third and possibly the final installment. The third and possibly the final installment in the unofficially named series or mini-series, Society's Viewpoint on Things. I might come up with a better name for that, like Society's Twisted View or My View versus Society. I don't know, something like that. But anyways, I thought that today I was just sort of thinking. I was on YouTube recently and I was watching people. I was watching a bunch of reaction videos to so many subscribers. I was watching a bunch of stuff like that recently, and I was like, well, why don't I just talk about something in relevance to that? And as a side note, the reason I haven't uploaded anything since the video I posted on Thursday is because over the weekend I went to Silver Dollar City, because I need a break from doing YouTube sometimes. But no, I went to Silver Dollar City with my family and stuff, and it was really a great trip. Man, I don't even know. It was one of the best trips I've been on, because as a kid I was sort of afraid of doing things like coasters and stuff and all those really big rides, and then I rode my first one just a couple of years ago and I loved it. And then this last time I was like, we're gonna do everything, so we pretty much did. I rode everything, and I rode some of it twice and a couple of them 3 times. It's pretty great. But anyways, that had no relevance. I just thought you guys might want to know why I haven't posted anything as far as videos go. But anyways, as I said, we're going to be talking about a subject related to the so many people reactions, and it has to do with popularity or fame or being well known, sort of all of that being enticed into one little package. And I was thinking, it just sort of helps, because I didn't think of at first that it would be relevant to societies having a messed up viewpoint on it, and then I thought, oh, it really does. So you guys may be thinking, how does society view fame and stuff like that? So weird. And that's how I'm going to elaborate is, society now is like, if you're not well known, and I've referenced a bunch of famous YouTubers, or not a bunch, but I've referenced a few famous YouTubers quite often. I don't know how tired you guys are probably of me doing that, but it's just the fact that I'm gonna do it again just to make a point. So you guys are most familiar probably with PewDiePie, the most famous, and Markiplier, who is one of the most well-known ever. And then there's people like 8-Bit Gaming, the Game Theorists, can't think. Scott is Minecraft, Captain Sparkles. There's all these famous YouTubers, and everyone looks up to them so much, because they are the people who, because everyone knows and everyone can relate to at least one of those people. I myself can relate to a couple of those guys really, really well. But everyone looks up to them, and it's because they have so many subscribers. Not to say that people may or may not look up to me with my view. I don't know, that's their viewpoint. I don't think that people really look up to me, but that's just me. But I was thinking, society thinks that if you're not well known, you're not going to be very successful, because there are already people. As I've talked about before, we have YouTubers, then we have people like Bill Gates, we have, you always have the president, you always have all the celebrities, but when you think about it, not everyone who is famous is necessarily someone you need to aspire to be. And if you guys understand, because I know I've been I've been trying to keep up with, sort of to date with the celebrity side of things. I'm not just constantly checking up, but you know, I follow things on Facebook and stuff where they give updates about things like that. And there's just so many celebrities who used to be really good child stars, like child actors and stuff. And they were such good people, and then as they've gotten older and have become more independent and have had more freedom given to them, their lives have seemed to go down the toilet. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's so true. You guys are probably thinking of so many different celebrities right now who you know were such good people and you wanted to be them. You know, on Halloween you would try to dress up as one of their characters. You would try to dress up to be them, and just in general try to be them. And now you're like, why did I ever, or would I even want to now? But my view on it is, you don't have to be famous to make it in life. Like, for real, you don't have to be well known in order to be successful. Like, I mean, it may seem weird because I'm doing YouTube and I aspire to be able to reach out to more people to, you know, eventually have more subscribers, but it's in the long run, I'm not aspiring to be successful. I'm just doing it because it's me. And everyone should do YouTube. If you feel like you have something that you can share, even if it's something someone else has done, if you feel like it's just who you are, go and do it. Like, don't think that you need to suppress yourself and be less than other people, or think that you are less just because you're not well known. I mean, in my older school, I was a well-known person. Like every one of the teachers knew me pretty well. All the kids, all my classmates and all the kids and stuff, they knew me, and it was just such a humbling feeling to know that every morning I would wake up and I'd go to school, and people, as much as I tried to tell them that I wasn't a smart, people told me that I was a very smart kid, and people still now have said that I was smart and that I'm smart, and I still am like, I'm not smart, I'm just trying to apply myself. But aside from that, it was humbling to know that I could go to school and people knew me, they liked me, that it's such a good feeling. But I wasn't a popular kid, and that's more of what I'm trying to focus on, is popularity. Like, there are people in school, you know, in your schools, or in past tense if you went to school, you may not now, I don't know who you are watching, but whatever. But you know that there was always that one person or those few people that everyone knew and loved just because of what they did. It didn't matter if they were the best singers, the cheerleader on the cheer squad, can't think. They were just the all-around, they were like an athlete, you know, they just did everything. Or if they were the super smart kid, or if they were just whatever, the party goers, all those people, you know that there were some people that people liked them just because of what they did and not really for who they were. And it's like, why? Just because they're well known, you have to like them too? That's not how things should go, okay? Because in high school, or even if you were in the same school from elementary through high school, yes, you may have been well known and really popular amongst everyone, but what happens when you get out of high school? Unless you were to pick up your entire class of whatever year and take them with you to college, it's not like your fame's gonna carry with you unless you're a celebrity, and then everyone knows who you are as you go. But what are the chances that many people are gonna be like that? Not very likely. So, like I said, unless you take everyone that knew you with you to college, that is, if they even want to go to that college, chances are that popularity status is not even gonna matter. So, in short, try not to aspire to be well known, but rather try to be someone who doesn't try to. I can't get my thoughts out. It always happens when I'm in the middle of my vlogs. But try to be somebody who is likable just because you're who you are. I'm just gonna be honest. not everyone's gonna like you. There always is gonna be someone who doesn't like you because of what you do, who you are, whatever reason. But just try to be somebody that everyone likes because you're being yourself, not because you're trying to stand out or not because you're a popularity. Even if you're a popular person, try to humble yourself down. Try to always keep the mindset that you're not the best person in the world. No, because everyone's flawed. I said that recently. Everyone has their flaws, even the best of us. But just try to live life. Don't try to have this status of popularity. If you don't, but if you even if you do, just live life. Just be who you are, okay? If I didn't act the way that I really am, people probably wouldn't be willing to relate to me. Because recently I did the video where I told you guys that yes, I'm a Christian person. And if I never said that, some of you guys may have been in utter confusion, like, well, what is he about? Who is this guy? And that's part of the reason I did this mini-series in the first place, is because I'm trying to tell you guys, like, to sum this entire series up, from fashion sense to the popular status to, what was the last one? To your financial status or your possessions. In every one of these areas, don't try to overdo it. Just be yourself. Because in the end, the right people are gonna like you for who you are and not because of what you try to be, you know? But yeah, that was my spill for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the entire series, hey, why not suggest it to a friend? Because maybe it shook you guys up and it's giving you guys something to think about. Maybe it's helping some of you to evaluate the way you viewed certain things. I don't know. But anyways, I may be out of time for this one, but don't fret because I'll catch you guys later. Have a top-notch day, and peace out, everyone.